which was it was like manned by two different parties, and the party disguised themselves as robots and basically convinced one of the robots, like, "Oh,
Tendinitis.
you're
That's what we're looking
chimps.
at.
There are 12 of you. There are 5 of those guys. We can go beat them up." It was then I say convinced, but just your mere presence did so. They saw you and they're like, "Oh, we've got more people," so they went to fight those guys, and you helped them crank some of their opponents before finishing off your former allies. Then afterward, you did a little bit of exploring, and you found that where you are seems to, at least right where you are, um, it kind of has like a spokes dealio. You came from the north and you went east, and you're like, "Oh, this connects to the same area." You went south and you ran into another situation that looked like the one you ran into that I was just mentioning, where there's kind of like a trench warfare, a battlefront, like trench style deal, and you'd have to find a way through that if you went through room 12. Um, room 15 to your left seemed like a dead end, and it's also a room where there wasn't any battle happening. But you did see a giant tower manned by quite a few robots of the mage and gunner variety. And at the very top, the giant mage gunner bot has some sort of staff that he's using to command people. So it seems like for whatever reason, the first floor had staffs that like helped the robots sleep. The second floor, these animalistic degradations of those robots have these malformed staffs that are almost like dominion staffs over certain specs of robot. And this one specs to the gunner mage combination, and also their subordinate gunner and mage robots. Um, so I showed you guys this, and you guys were undecided what to do. But at one point, you guys had thought, "Oh, if we grab that staff, we can basically start like grabbing an army." Be it because the fight you had previously, you had gotten a bunch of allies and made them do a lot of the work. So you're like, "Oh, we get the staff, we get a bunch of robots, and then this we can like carry around, like have a posse with us." And then other people were like, "Oh, this mountain's pretty tough. We'd have to get to the top. Maybe we should like find a way to assassinate this guy. If we do that, it's not really in the way, so you could avoid this entirely, or you could do it. Maybe it will make things easier in the future. You're not sure." And so, in spirit of this, I think you guys basically long rested, um, to at the very least be, if you decide you don't want to do this and you want to go through the next room, you probably will have combat, so you'll be out there for that. And if you decided you do want to still do this, you probably want it to be at full health. So that's where we left off. You guys are at the crossroads, finishing up your long rest, and you have probably been planning for the last couple hours. So if you want to do that planning now, um, the floor is yours.
Let's
You already said
group
so?
up.
What are you saying?
I was saying that I still can't stop thinking about the idea of just lifting, creating a mini singularity.
Oh, right, so that could possibly blow up the mountain.
Yeah.
that would have been cool. It would have been cool.
Well, we are long rested, yeah.
You have full health, yes.
Hmm.
But
I
then we
think
found out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was thinking we should probably try and crank this guy. Like a proper cranking.
We are a crank first, ask questions later kind of team.
We cranking? We cranking?
The only other thing I was thinking of is that if there's a way where I can if we can maybe do a diverted approach. I have the slippers to maybe try to like climb up on a different angle.
I think I think we should try the assassination plot first. Like, and try and just snipe the guy at top before fighting everyone like up the mountain. So like, what would be our best approaches to try and get in there quick?
I mean, can we just? He's only 120 feet up. Can we just throw shit at him?
It's close to max
Probably.
range for my bow.
Sorry, I was muted. How many spells do you have, Ryan? Because I can wild shape. Could we polymorph some people in, try and take him out, and then just try and dip?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean,
trying?
we took a long rest, so any spells you're missing, you're full on to.
And
Do you
like,
think? Do you guys think it's worth trying? Do you think we can take him out fast enough and then get out, or?
well, the key is once we claim control of the staff here, like the rest of them should obey our commands, kind of like a King of the Hill thing, like capture the flag almost.
Got it. Yeah,
It's like
that
if the
makes
group,
sense.
because we can kill him, but someone needs to be up there to like actually take the thing, like raise the staff.
What if
I mean, I think polymorphing into flying creatures and then just trying to jump him and like JJK style would be our best bet. We just
I like
all
that
use
idea.
our strongest spells or abilities right away, instantly. Or at least whoever is able to get up there.
the sands fight tactic? Use your strongest attack first.
Exactly.
Could you just? Do you think you could just counterpoint though? Do you think if you turned into like a big eagle or something, you could just steal the staff?
I think it'd be possible, but very difficult because I'm sure it'd be something like a strength check, maybe. And eagles don't have like giant eagles like they have like 10 strength, I think, or 8 even, and this guy probably is pretty strong. Or whatever check it would be. When you're wild
Maybe
shaped, you
strength,
don't
yeah.
other than mental stats, like all your physical stats are usually not that good. Like it because he's holding it, right? It's not just like sitting there.
Yeah, it's like in one of his 4 arms.
Yeah, like if it were just like
2 of them,
sitting
actually.
around, that would definitely work. I'm just not confident in my ability, and then if I did fuck it up, I would be totally screwed, stuck there
Okay.
alone with him.
Yeah, it might be best to have like a dual approach. Like I don't know if you can be the visible distraction, and if I can try to maybe like get behind and I don't know, slit his wrists or like attack his hands to make it give you a chance to get out of his hands easier. There could be some sort of combination.
if I were to get up there also, I could try and like summon 4 wolves, and each of them will try and steal it from him. And one of them might make it. Then I can grab the staff and escape. I think rather easily.
There's also the possibility that I could pull him off the edge, but then he would land next to more people. He would take damage though.
Would it work?
I mean, if you can make him fall like to this side, like presumably they wouldn't have an immediate line of sight. Like they'd have to move around, crank him a little closer.
Yeah, these guys cannot see. You can't see through the mountain, the center of the mountain, exactly. So if he like goes over here, then these guys are they gonna have to run around to get to him, like silent line of sight in them or something.
I mean, I don't think the escape is hard because also I can, since we long rested, I can just use Verdon's ability and create a wall of thorns pretty easily. And then we can just,
Yes, for the escape,
we can block off any attackers while we disable
it's
him.
likely
and staff.
Anyone who sees you with the staff is probably going to be obedient, so you just have to survive until people see you with the staff, I suppose. If people are attacking you without seeing the staff, then I guess that is possible.
Well, I guess one thing to keep in mind is he could have an ability like the first guy we fought where he can like transfer his consciousness to other.
So you have fought
robots.
these guys before, and generally your take on their strength is like they've got around double the HP, more AC, and they have usually twice as many attacks. But they're not they're not boss level creatures. They're more just like stronger of what was before.
I've
Although
said
this
my
one
piece.
this is their big boss though. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I said my piece. Y'all debate. I gotta help my aunt. She just came by to borrow my dad's lawnmower, so I'm gonna help her with that. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm down with whatever you guys decide.
How would you guys be doing the polymorph thing?
Well, I'd
I think-
imagine we need to, both me and Tim need to cast it on somebody, and then he can wild shape himself.
That gets you to 5 people. I think that could work. Yeah.
I don't need I don't need a polymorph if I'm gonna be stealthy and try to if I can be a I don't know
Yeah.
what you want to call it.
And that's all 6 of you. Supposing Adler is here, just very quiet.
I can knock him if we want to get close. I can only get him knocked down here, and it's a gamble if I would get it. He could fall to the 90 feet platform. I can knock him to the 75 feet platform probably, but then he's away from us.
And
We should probably try and just fight him immediately at the top. Because then once we win and raise the staff, it's like everyone sees us and it's Jover.
and these guys are definitely more robot than human, right?
Yeah, they're like they definitely lost some of their sapience. So I think the way I've been describing them is kind of like ape or monkey or bonobo intelligence. Like they'll form clans, they'll fight each other, but they're not like talking like they were on floor 1 or reading books. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like, would I have a reason to think that like my my sleep poison my drow poison would potentially like make him sleepy? Or I don't know if it's like
these guys don't seem to sleep.
Yeah, that's
a great question.
Do they have a traditional need for sleep? Like, yeah, probably not.
No, they don't
That's probably
sleep.
what the
No,
staffs are for.
because the other robots were sleeping mostly just because it's kind of like taxing on a human mind. And
Yeah.
these guys have already had that tax go through, and they're like, "We're already broken. We don't need to sleep."
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Well, even still, I can just try to be a little bit of a sneak and try to like get him off balance or try to disarm him of sorts without trying to do too much damage.
I guess that poses the question is how do we actually plan on getting here?
I don't
Like,
see
we
a
need to-
polymorph spell under Tim's thing. I only see him having wild shape.
So I guess he can only do it to himself. Okay, then that's probably not the best plan then, because I can only do it to one other person. So you only have 2 people who can
You'd
fly
have
up there.
you, another person, Tim, and then Sneaky Jeff for 4 of you guys.
I could
think Jeff
come
can
later,
contact
I
you.
guess, if I drop someone's polymorph.
And stay at range.
Well, I mean, can I just
Um,
cast it again, right? I could polymorph somebody, they can go up there, start the fight, and then drop it, and I could polymorph myself, but it's gonna take a couple turns.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you guys start the fight up there, like, I would say that maybe these guys don't, like, no, actually, like, everyone can basically see the top of the mountain.
I think we should just fuck them up. Like, can't we just throw as much shit at the top of the thing as possible?
You can.
It's like I have enough range to shoot him, and as long as like maybe Tim polymorphs into a pickle or something and like carries Chad Michael Collins up with him in like a big flying thing. Like I would bet money that they could take him down while we kind of distract the rest of the forces, and then once they secure the top, they bow to our whim, and then we're good to go. We're Gucci, you might say.
Oh, because there's a staff at the top, and we'd be able to just own that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
once you claim the staff, they like revere us as gods or something.
We
Or
will
just
become as
that one.
gods.
Basically.
Or they look at you and they're like, man, I really want to attack that thing, and then their bodies don't obey. More like that.
All we would
More
really
like
need is
bad.
you'd probably need like 2 people up here to take him down, because this guy is like good at ranged combat, but
Mhm.
isn't like that good in a melee. You know, because he's like a sniper mage.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the rest of us can kind of just like meander around, shoot at him, take some shots, and then
So from where you're standing, he's probably like 100 and we'll say 120 feet away because he's higher up than he is across. Is that in
Mhm.
your range, Shepard?
I believe my weapon has
150 to 600, right?
yeah, 150, 600. So I could at least pepper him from the
Yeah,
ground.
okay.
So like I don't need to
So
get
you
up
don't need to
there.
be teleported. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Shepard shooting from ground, Tarash sneaking up the wall, climbing up the wall.
Yeah.
Luther is gonna, of course, wild shape, and then I assume someone said Chad would be polymorphed, so he can be up there.
Would I be polymorphed or being
Yeah.
carried by somebody being polymorphed?
I think you'd be polymorphed because they want to like. I think the idea is like, oh, you're a bug, and you're noticed until you're all the way up there. Or was I misunderstanding?
No, because I don't know if Tim actually has polymorph yet.
No, it'd be Elise doing the polymorphing.
Either
so
way,
Elise-
he's getting transported up there by someone that can fly. That's like the key.
Okay.
Or
'Cause
being
you're like a
polymorphed
shock
into a
trooper.
bug that
We
can fly,
drop
right?
you on him.
Sorry, I just got back. What are we deciding on?
We're deciding what everyone's able
Guerrilla
to do
tactics.
because you don't have the polymorph spell, right? Right, Tim, Luther?
And yeah, no, I can get there myself with wild shape though, but I
So
can't.
you got wild
I can't
shape for
bring anyone
yourself.
with me.
You're gonna turn into some sort of flying critter and fly up there and hope they don't care. And then Elise has polymorph, and she can send 2 folks with you. And we were deciding who those people should be. And then we were saying that Tarash can sneak up there and climb walls, and Shepard has enough range to stay back, as does Adler, honestly, right?
I think bringing
but
Chad
he's a
and
good person.
Adler with me would be the best.
Because Adler
The
can
3 of
teleport
us
out
go
with
up.
his
Yeah,
Thunderstep.
yeah.
And Adler can also like he can do like an inflict wounds, and if you guys are like flanking him, he attacks with like
Yeah, I think if Adler just like blows all of his because the problem with this plan is that Elise won't have her highest level spell slots to use, but Adler could go in and just blow all of his best spells like right away, because all we need to do is get rid of this guy as fast as possible. You guys know what I'm saying?
I can hit him with fireball from up here though, which is not concentration.
Fireball jutsu.
Could, but if we were there, you'd also hit all of us.
I would start.
You would start with the. You'd be like
while we're on our way there,
and then the flying creatures drop down from below. So, what I'm hearing is the people going up via, and Adler doesn't have any abilities.
I can also give us all. I'm gonna give us all pass without trace right now using Luther or using Verdun. So once we turn into birds or bugs or whatever we do, it'll be
Can we just
easier
have
for us to get up.
Can we have Shepard do that without as a ritual, without you using a spell?
I can do it for free using Verdun. It costs 0 charges.
I can possibly pull him to here too, if that would help at all to get you guys there faster.
Pull him to there. Here,
I have fast movement.
But it's only if he fails a save, he gets like sucked into a hole.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine because if we're able to get to him, I'll wall off with like a wall of fire or a wall of thorns or maybe both. So it might actually be better if they have more space they need to get to, and that he's all the way up there.
Okay.
I mean, they're all ranged attackers though. It's like they're not really.
That is true. That is true. That is true. I forgot. Yeah.
And another thing is like we want to try and avoid attacking the small guys because it's like the more of them we destroy, the less of them we can control.
Yeah, once we get the staff. Yeah, that's very true.
We're basically like just coming in and just blowing our entire load to kill this guy at the top. Like that's the whole strat, which I think is.
I'll be going up there because I can do it for free using wild shape. out of all of you guys, who has like the best single target, highest damage like spells or abilities that you can use? Like, don't worry about cooldowns or anything. We just gotta use it all right away and get them
Probably
down fast.
Adler or Chad, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Chad's the
Chad
highest
can-
damager generally, but
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Adler and Chad.
Adler's
Chad
got
Yeah.
Brawler. Adler's like inflict
Psychic
wounds
Lance.
like Mega Nuke. You just kill someone.
No, Adler doesn't have
No,
inflict
not
wounds, he's a
inflict
warlock.
wounds. He's a warlock, but he has that
Psychic Lance.
yeah, psychic lance.
That's what it is. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so
Yeah.
used to them, like,
That thing's
fucking
really
moves.
really strong.
Unless Tarash, you have like massive sneak attack damage or something.
That was gonna be the other thing. Like if I've set up with the poison, like the other wyvern poison, that can do some con damage with like a sneak
Will
attack. Maybe
poison
I don't even know
work
if that'll
on him?
affect it. Like they're not real humans. It's hard. You can't assume that the poisons will do what the regular poisons will do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Chad definitely. I'll go just because I can do it with Wild Shape and don't need to get polymorphed, and then either Adler or Tarash. Whatever you guys think.
I'm more than happy to be like if I can sneak and get him in an off balance or a more vulnerable position for Adler to get it, try to maximize his attack. That's probably the best thing I think I can do in that situation, rather than be the focal point of the damage.
I think Luther was saying he could either polymorph Adler or Tarash, and I thought Tarash, you were planning to just sneak up there since you've got a pretty high stealth and you can climb walls.
That's my hope. Is
Okay, yeah.
I use my boots to try to like quickly close that gap, try to save get some distance.
Elise is the one with the
Mhm.
polymorph. But yeah, and also don't forget we all have pass without trace.
Yeah.
So that's plus 10 on stealth checks.
Well, so the plan sounds like 3 of you are going up as animals. Chad and Elise, or Chad and Adler are being polymorphed via Elise. Luther, you're being wild shaped by yourself. Adler, Chad, Luther, you're going to be joined by a very sneaky Tarash, while Elise and Shepard pepper them from the ground. Does that sound about right?
I can only transform one person. I can't do it.
One person.
No
For
dual.
some reason, I thought you had dual spell. Ooh, okay. So then we
Oh yeah, no,
probably
that's
are
a
just gonna do
sorcerer
Chad.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a sorcerer thing, not a wizard thing.
Adler can just fire from the ground. Then he won't be able to teleport you guys away with Thunderstep, but
that's okay.
you guys don't need to teleport away if you win.
Exactly. That's planning for failure. We're planning for success here.
I have faith in you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Break.
So again,
Sadly, no one has Dimension Door.
Yeah, that'd be sick actually.
Go ahead, Josh.
I'm very dimensionally inclined.
I just want to make sure we're focusing on just demolishing this guy, or still just trying to get the staff for first and foremost.
Nah, we gotta crank this guy. That's it. We go in, crank him, go home. If I go home,
damn.
with the staff.
Make this your home.
Wait, actually, we might be able to. Oh, never mind. It requires attunement. I have my boots that give me Misty Step, which we might have been able to use to try and get another person up there, but it requires attunement, so it would take a day to attune.
Why don't we I'm gonna just add you guys to an initiative layer and keep them. For them, I'm just gonna add their leader, and they can all act on the same turn until and unless you guys prove that they need to fight you. So why don't you guys roll initiatives to start, and then after that, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, and keep in mind that you have your pass without trace.
Mm-hmm. Plus 10 on top of all your stealthiness.
And even if you're seen, you still look like a robot, and you've been in here seen before, so it's not the end of the world. It just may make it hard for you to fly up the top of the mountain if they've got perfect eyes on you.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Hmm?
This is changing. I actually think there is a way I could do double
Okay.
polymorph. but it would require me to take Chad's amulet and switch the spell out of it. And you'd have to let
Oh.
me retroactively say that we did that at camp.
Yeah, I mean, I would let you do that retroactively. If that's something you guys want to do, you just lose access to the haste and the amulet. Up to you.
I'm gonna let Chad pick that one. That's his escape.
What
a
are
lot
my
of
options
times.
here? Sorry.
Got a nat 1 on stealth. Fuck.
Sick.
Ooh.
I'll let you re-roll it.
No, thank you very much.
What
we
am
were
I?
saying
What am I
that
choosing here,
You
Ryan?
you can get another person up there if you swapped your the amulet that Elise has equipped on you. If you swap the spell in that from haste to polymorph, but it's up to you if you want to do that. That would basically just be getting Adler up there.
We're able to do
that. You would have to do that during the long rest. Because
Would we know to do that retroactively? I guess. Okay.
Well, you can just say we're having this conversation.
I think,
camp
yeah,
before we do it.
theoretically, this entire brainstorm session, because you guys slept. This long rest you did recently, you guys did not sleep, and so you guys were probably just brainstorming this entire time.
Adler, what's
It's
the
how I'm
range on
thinking about it.
Thunderstep?
And there's not here, but the range on Thunderstep is.
Oh, right. Oh.
That's a good question. Sorry.
It's 90 feet. I got his character page pulled up. Psychic Glance is 120 feet though.
I was like, all right, would he be able to like TP here or some shit?
If Adler had Thunderstep, he can teleport 90 feet. So he'd be able to go from this spot to like here. 90 feet down.
So he'd need to like scale this wall or at least go around this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then we can give him the polymorph just so he can get up a little easier.
He also has the option of shooting from distance. Those are your. I'm flexible. I don't care either way. Just wanted to make that clear that he does have, I think, the range to shoot with Eldritch Blast and Raltham Psychic Lance from distance. So, is that you guys decided to swap the spell, at least?
Sure, we'll give Chad the spell to do Polymorph on his own.
You're ready.
Alrighty.
So wait, so am I solo missioning it, getting up here then? Who am I going with?
You are going with Adler, Luther, Tarash, and yourself. So most of the party's going with you.
Okay.
Did anyone else roll a nat 1? Luke Demandred, you re-rolled.
Yeah, I got a 31.
So I turn to Elise and I go, wait, how are you getting up there?
That's the neat part. I'm not. Good luck.
Wait, so how exactly is everybody else getting up there?
That's the neat part. Good luck.
Tarash is going to very sneakily and invisibly dash up the side of the mountain with his boots that can climb walls and make him dash very fast. Adler and you and Luther are all turning into different animals with wild shape and polymorph. And then Shepard and Elise are all both going to stay on the ground and shoot.
All right.
From afar.
I turn to Luther. Hey, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to think when I transform into whatever animal with polymorph. But I'm just going to imprint on you that you're daddy, and then I will hitch a ride on you up to the top of the mountain.
Oh my god.
You're going to be a giant eagle. They're pretty intelligent, dude.
Am I? All right. Shit. I've never like I transformed like this before, and I like
you're an
body
eagle, not a worm.
Okay.
So Elise, your stealth was 28. Tarash got a 38. Shepard got a 30. Demandred, your stealth, is that with your new animal form?
Demandred isn't here right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there. And no, what are we turning into?
26.
I mean, I got a 19 and it's plus 10, so
yeah. No, you're gonna be fine. I'm just wondering what you.
No, it is not with that. Is not with my animal form, so it'd be like -1 or 2. I think, because what are we turning into? I'm just gonna turn into whatever Elise turns the others into.
Giant eagle is what I picked. I mean, I guess you could make.
Giant
I guess we could do like a small bird.
Yeah, maybe like like.
I mean,
just
you
a-
got past without trace. If you guys get above like 22, I'm
Yeah.
not
That
gonna
is
roll
true.
for
We
them.
might be fine with being a
But
giant.
if you get
eagle.
below 22, I might roll for them just to see if they can,
I actually got a 31 Conrad, so I didn't add the +3. None of that matters at all.
Large eagles are pretty. They've got pretty good stealth. Honestly, they got a +3 to stealth. It seems like. So I'm gonna say that you guys are all probably good. Go ahead and roll me initiative as well, and we can send you guys up there. I'll have you guys roll a stealth check at the end of a turn of movement because you're like taking the hide action. Which I think is something that anyone can do. So let me roll the initiative for the bad guys. Also, they've got an 11.
Are we rolling initiative now then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Shepard gets a
Jesus,
20. I'll go ahead and add Adler to the character order, even though he's not here.
Also, can you remove my token and
then?
then let me place mine again on there? Because I don't think it's working.
Oh, I deleted your good token. I'm a bad
that's fine.
man.
There you go.
All right. Adler gets a big ol' 17. And Tarash, you haven't rolled initiative yet. Luther,
21.
21. But I gave Adler his big ol' 17. Oh, I have 2 Adlers in the field. Oh, because one of them is evil Adler. No, I should add the person twice. I'm dumb. Okay, and Tarash got a 19. So you guys are all pretty good on initiative. I'm going to say if you roll below a 22, they're all going to roll to see if they see you. So, Elise, you can either keep in mind that at the end of your turn, you either have to take the hide action, or you will likely be seen, but you are in a robot form, so whether or not you want to do that is up to you. You're staying on the ground, though. Did you want to do anything in particular?
No, let's take the hide action.
All right, give me another stealth check.
Which is 29. Yeah.
Luther, you have transformed yourself into a giant eagle. Where are you moving to?
It's 60 flying speed, right?
It has a 80-foot flying speed,
Oh,
and
I can get to.
You can't dash unless you want to forego the hide action.
No, yeah, but 30 feet plus 40 feet of movement. 30 feet up, 40 feet of movement, 70. So I guess I'm 40 feet up, and I want to go like right here. And
Okay.
I'm 40 feet up in the air.
Do you want to give me the hide action and roll a
Yeah.
stealth check? You're probably going to succeed, but we'll see if you guys fumble it.
Didn't we already roll our stealth checks?
Yeah, you're rolling it every time you move. You're taking the hide action every move, basically.
Gotcha.
If I don't move, do I take that action?
Depends on where you're standing, I'd say.
Okay.
You're kind of standing in line of sight, but if you like try to stand, you're like in the lip of the mountain where they didn't have line of sight on you, then I wouldn't have you. Who's there? Your check is 19. Okay, I'm gonna roll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
Oh,
And they've got a perception that is plus.
Maybe I should have just dashed. I could have gotten all the way there with the dash, but then I might have been fucked when he
Their
figured he found me.
perception is plus 0. So they would need to have crit to get.
Y'all others might just want to dash straight up to that guy.
So they don't see you. They almost see you. One of them, you swore, looks right at you, but then he just goes about his business. Shepard, you're staying on the ground as well. Anything in particular you're doing?
I'm just gonna like mull about and look like I'm minding my own robot business, I suppose, and just be sneaky.
All right. Give me a stealth check. Unless you're not trying to hide at all. If you're trying to be like, I'm robot, you can see me, then it would be like a performance check or a deception or something.
Nah, we'll be sneaky because I've passed out Trace on. We're being sneaky. Whoa.
Oh, I did say 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I get or not? Yeah, 7. All right, one of them does see you. So give me a. You look like a robot. Give me a performance check to maintain your robot illusion.
Uh-oh. +1?
DC is 5.
Oh, okay. Beat boop. I'm a robot. Beat boop.
You're a robot. Okay. They do spot you, but they assume you're just a robot. Tarash, how's your turn looking?
I'm gonna bonus action dash, so I can get 60 feet. Go and start my ascent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet. So I'd have 40 feet left. I'd like to get to about the fringe, like the top. You know, at the edge. I'd have about 10 feet left after I get. But I'd like to get just to the edge, and I'd like to Misty Breath about, like, I'm trying to think about the exact spot. Not exactly on them, but almost. I have 30 feet of range. Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look close to it. Yeah, probably like center it about here on the word up.
Like here?
Yeah, just right about there. And then I'm gonna store the last 10 feet. So I'm just gonna chill at the edge, and then I'm gonna get ready to dash the next turn to make my move on the guy with the rest of us.
It's your action to cast the breath?
Yeah, the action is to cast the breath. The bonus action is to
I see.
dash. So I'll do a stealth if you need to do a stealth or something like that.
No, I feel like if you're like remaining at the edge, like, are you on top of the platform right now?
I'm trying specifically not to be on. Like, I'd still want to be on the side of the wall.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Then you're out of sight, so I'm not gonna have to roll stealth. They do see the fog. They are like, "What the fuck is this fog?"
Yeah, it's just fog rolling in.
This guy's gonna step out of it, and he's like, "What?" And these guys are gonna be like, "What the heck?" There should be 2 guys. I don't know why they're. Oh, there's secretly more guys underneath the guys. They were standing on top of each other. Adler's not here. But Adler is Bird, and so he'll probably just stay with Luther unless you guys said something else you want him to do.
Fine with me. If he has to roll a check, it'll be +13. 3 from Dex as a giant eagle, and then the 10 from Pass Without Trace.
The Spirit of Death is gone. And Bird? Bird's invisible. Okay, so Bird doesn't have to roll, and he gets a nat 20. So Adler's fine. Chad, I assume you're a Bird. Are you staying with Luther, or what's your routing looking like?
Chad's arms and legs begin to crack and creak and shrink down as he takes on the form of an eagle. And the entire time he's doing this, because he's never actually transformed into an animal before, he's just like, "Oh my fucking god!" And then he sees Luther fly, and he has a flying speed of 60 right now. So I think that's the same as Luther's. So he just follows Luther.
Flying speed of 80.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, but it's the same as Luther, so you can just follow Luther.
Yeah, so I just tag along with Luther basically.
Elise makes a note in her journal and she goes, "Huh." And it's not usually. It doesn't seem painful when I do it. It's strange.
I don't know. Chad doesn't know if it's supposed to be painful or not, but I think he's expecting it to be painful, and the sensation when it happens anyway isn't pleasant. So.
The
It's one of
expectation
those
makes it
things
way
where it's not
worse.
where like you know when you like bump into a table and it's the kind of or like
Mhm.
you bump into a wall or something and it doesn't actually hurt but you just say ow anyway.
Oh, I do that always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I say out when I'm surprised. Give me a
Yeah.
stealth. You got plus 13 with your bird stats and the plus 3 pass of that trace.
Wait, plus 13 from bird and then plus 10 from pass without trace or what?
Oh, plus 13 from them together.
Oh, okay.
Plus 3 from the
Fuck
bird.
me. Holy shit.
Well, it looks like they're gonna see you. They see the bird, unless someone has something that can stop that. At least I know you used your Nat 1 prevention earlier. Is that within 30 feet of you?
It's within 60 feet with the buff.
He's within
He's within
60 feet of
feet, right?
you.
So
Yeah.
he can use it, and I'll give it to him. But that's my last one I can do.
It's up to you guys.
Oh, yeah, I let him do it. No Nat ones on my watch. Try again.
All right, 24.
All right, there you pass. They actually don't see you, but you could have sworn in a different reality that you almost lived through. They did see you, and they started shooting at you.
Oh, Christ.
And that is the end of your turn. We can move on to these guys' turns. Like I said, this guy wanders out and he's like, "What the heck is this?" And he starts messing with it. I'll give him an intelligence check. He was a former mage, and he clearly is like, "This is suspicious. This seems like magic." And so he's gonna like make a noise that's like, "Everyone, get on alert." And so now the DCs, unfortunately, he rolled well on his int check. Now the DCs are going to be 20 for the stealths, as opposed to 22. If you roll below a 20, they will make some perceptions of their own. Or no, does that make sense? No, it has to be higher. 24.
Damn it, I thought he wasn't gonna do it.
The mage robot, despite being animalistic, somehow recognizes magic a little bit and raises a Woo's alarm. DC is now 24 for them to not notice at all. That's what they do, but they don't see anyone, so what can they do? Elise, you're on the ground still.
I'll just step forward and press myself against the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So no need to stealth then. You of course can't see them, so you're not in position to do a fireball shot before they land if that's still something you wanted to do. But you could always prep that for next turn. But you are fully hidden.
I guess how fast can they move again? So are they gonna get there right away, like, on top of him?
Let's
I guess they
see.
will.
Yeah, they'll be getting there. I mean, I would say that they can like go at a diagonal and get there next turn, because he's 120 feet up and they'll be going 80 feet. I mean, it's like maybe not exactly because they have to go 20 feet over, but I mean,
My
what's the
point is, like,
hypotenuse of 20 and 80?
if they're not gonna make it by the time I get around to my next turn, I'm gonna tuck. If they're gonna get there before my next turn or as my next turn starts, I'll toss the fireball. I'll prep the fireball. Otherwise, I'll wait a turn and step out from the wall. So, I guess we can do that.
Let me just do the math.
I'll prep it. I'll prep it for when they get within range to attack him.
Okay, 20 foot one side and 80 foot another side. What is hypotenuse? That's what we need to know. Hypotenuse calculator, go! 82.46, which you guys are right here. So you can get like here. You probably can't get right next to him, but you can get close. So maybe it's the kind of thing where they get very close next turn, and then the turn after you guys engage. That's what it kind of looks like. But they could maybe attack next turn if they really, really tried to squeeze it.
I would say, okay, I'll tuck then. I think I'll just wait until my next one, and I'll start the fight by stepping out and throwing the ball.
Got it. Okay. No need to stealth. Luther, you are 40 feet up. There's a weird mist thing on the side of you. You haven't been seen. It's maybe 80 feet to like the edge, like right here. These two squares is 80 feet in terms of you're going 80 feet up, but you're also going a little bit over with your spare distance. Do you want to go there? Or do you want to go somewhere else? There is dead.
You
Shepard,
died?
what are you going to do on your turn, Shepard? While we wait for Luther.
We're not engaging, are we?
Not this turn. It doesn't seem like it, unless you changed your mind. But it'll probably take you. They'll probably get on the platform barely this turn, and then the turn after that, they'll be able to do more things.
Yeah, the question is whether am I going to hold an action or am I just going to meander? I think I'm going to meander still. They seem to buy it that I'm a robot. Just
Well, give me
pace back.
another performance check. The DC is 5, unless you're stealthing again. But you were already seen. Give me a performance check. They're not going to unsee you.
Oh,
All right. You're
I've
really
mastered-
roboting it up. You don't have to
mastered
do.
the art of walking like a robot. Oh my
You don't have to do
goodness.
any more checks. They buy it completely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wait
Yes,
until the party engages.
All right, Luther, are you there now? No. Josh, then. What are you going to do?
I am going to bonus action dash again and try to make my way into the mist at first, like, and then start to move a little bit up. I think it'll give me about like 80 feet total from the dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably like 60 feet up. So I'm probably above the mist at some point, but I'm still on the wall.
Got it. So basically, you enter the mist in their blind spot, like, maybe around here-ish, and then you crawl up in the mist while you're in one of their blind spots. And even these guys probably wouldn't be able to see you because you're above the mist. And these guys can't see you because you're behind the wall. So you don't have to make a stealth check. I think you've maneuvered it correctly. Rosh climbs through the mist wall. And you're, what did we say? Like 80 feet up, you said, maybe?
I think probably like of the 90 feet up for this wall, if that's what we're saying. Is it an additional 60 or an additional 90 from where we're at?
You're at a 30-foot in elevation and you're going to a 90-foot elevation. So there's 60 feet total of wall.
So then I'm probably close to the top of this wall, but I'm not all the way over yet. Probably like a good 10 feet.
You said 10 feet? Okay. That makes sense. All right. Luther, you're still missing? Well, Adler and Chad were going with Luther, so we'll have Adler. You can decide where your flying squad is going. You guys can get like barely to the edge of this platform up here, or near abouts there with your flying speed. Any sort of positioning what you want for your squad of crows, or I guess eagles? And you're muted, by the way. Chad?
Hi, yes, hello, I'm here. So, Luther's not here, but because we're taking our turns with him.
Yeah,
We're just going.
so I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you. You guys will flock together. You've got 80 feet of movement, and you get to just decide where you want your flock to end up.
we want to like start inching our way up more, but we need to be. I want to get the drop on this guy, so we need to fly in a way that doesn't aggro in his line of sight.
So are you trying to maybe like fly like low to the ground and then straight up so that he kind of can't see you through the cliff wall, I guess?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so if you've got 80 feet of movement and you're flying that way, then it's like 15, and then you're 40 feet up, and that's 90 feet up, so it's 50, 65. So you guys would be like 65 feet up. against the edge of the wall. 65, is that right? No. You would be 115 feet up. So just barely at the edge. He can't see you. Question is, can anyone see you guys from where you're standing? That is a good question. So the guy up top can't. And Bird is invisible, so they don't have to be, they're not seen by anyone. Can these guys see you? It's 45 feet up. That's pretty steep. Maybe this guy can see you. Maybe this guy can see you. So why don't you give me a stealth check, Chad?
Stealth check. Alrighty. I read.
And I rolled one for Luther and Adler. Luther didn't do too well. He got a 17.
22.
All right, so you guys both need checks, but there's only 2 people who are going to be, or 3 people are going to be seeing you. No, and no. Oh, wait, no, that one was 17. Okay, then yes. So you guys are all safely stealthed at the edge of the wall, and I think this is a very productive, quick, short half session. Next time we meet,
Next time we meet, it's not going to be until June 1st, so.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute, but you guys can get the drop on him.
It's actually weirdly not that far away. That's only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, it really isn't. I'm like June 1st. Oh my god, that's forever. No, not really. Yep. So I'll see you guys for another hour session. Ryan, you're probably not gonna make it. It sounds like.
I might actually. I return on June 1st, and because of the way that flying back in time works, I leave at like fuck. I think I leave at like maybe like 11 a.m. or something from Amsterdam, and I end up at my house at like 3 o'clock.
Okay, but are you gonna be like mentally able to play D&D?
That's a better question. I don't know.
Not to be able to make it, and if you do make it, we'll be pleasantly surprised.
But it would be fun.
I would be
though.
now.
I might be a little delirious.
Yeah.
That's a across the pond flight, brother.
I feel bad.
I would
You'd have to
understand
plane,
if you
maybe.
missed that bit.
All right, great session, guys. Thanks for meeting, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep, sure.